Hello, and welcome to another video tutorial from Oklahoma City University's Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning. In this video, I'm going to show faculty how they can use the Lightboard Studio to record a video alongside D2L's media library and have it ready to place within their course in D2L. After you have booked your time in the Lightboard Studio with the CETL, you're going to come into the studio and you'll see this layout here. This is the Lightboard, and on the side of the Lightboard you will see a white round control panel with an on and off button. I'm just going to power it on by tapping the on button and the Lightboard will light up. Then I'm just going to make sure that the camera and monitor's power strip is turned on. Then I can go ahead and log into the computer using the password for the Lightboard Studio computer here. Then I'm going to open up Google Chrome. You can see that I have it here in our taskbar and also on the desktop. It'll open up the Google Chrome browser, and I'm just going to log into OCU's D2L website. You can see we have a bookmark right here, and then click on Production D2L. Here it's going to ask you to log into your Oklahoma City University's email account to log into D2L. And then you can just click no if it asks you to stay signed in. And you will see here we have the Oklahoma City University D2L homepage. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open up Media Library. I can do this by clicking on the gear icon in the upper right hand corner and then click Media Library. Now, we have a blue upload file button and a gray create recording button. Since I'm going to be recording a video lecture, I'm going to click Create Recording. And here we have this ready to go. First thing I want to make sure that I have ready is the camera and the microphone. The camera should default and load by itself, and we can see that this is the Lightboard camera feed going up in the video. If for some reason it's not showing up, or if you would like to test the microphone feed, you can come down here and click the Change Inputs button and verify that camera input is showing Black Magic design in the drop-down box. And I can also do the same thing under Audio Input and make sure that it says Microphone Black Magic design. You can tell that the microphone is working because the input microphone feed is picking up my voice. Once you're done testing, I can just click Done. Again, you can also turn on the camera. If it's not turned on, you'll see this little toggle button. It might look like this. You can just simply click the toggle on button and the camera feed will show up. Now, I'll need to open up my PowerPoint, and presumably you could do this by bringing a USB drive with you, a flash drive, or you could even open up your Office account in Google Chrome, log in. Maybe you have this file ready to go in your OneDrive. You could log in and open it up from there and download it to the computer. But however you want to access your PowerPoint, open the PowerPoint file and get it ready. So I'm going to navigate to the sample we have right here. And here we can see the PowerPoint file itself. When I am ready, I'm going to go ahead and click the slideshow to start the slideshow, and I will see the presenter screen on the laptop. On the left monitor, I will see the same presenter screen, and then on the right monitor, I will see the PowerPoint overlaid the Lightboard. So, back on the laptop, I'm going to use my keyboard shortcut, holding the Alt button down with my thumb and then clicking Tab with my index finger just letting go like that, keeping my thumb on the tab button, I can cycle back through the windows that I might have open. So I'm gonna, again, keep my thumb holding the Alt button and tab, tab, tab back to Google Chrome. And I've got the PowerPoint ready to go. I'm ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and click Start Recording. I can see that the recording indicator has come on with a little red light and it's counting down, and I see the active microphone feed. Now, I'm gonna go back to the PowerPoint presentation itself, the actual slideshow. So I'm gonna hold down the Alt and Tab one more time, and it might go to the presenter screen, but I need to keep going to the one that says PowerPoint Slideshow, like this. It's not gonna pull up on the computer. All we're trying to do is get the computer to actively have the slideshow ready so I can use the clicker. Behind the Lightboard, you'll have a clicker that is already plugged into the computer, and you can use this to navigate forward and backward through your PowerPoint. You can see that as I'm standing behind the Lightboard, I'm showing up on both the preview monitor on the left and the active live monitor on the right. The active live monitor on the right is the feed that's actually being recorded. So as I'm lecturing, if I want to proceed to the next slide, I will just use the clicker and press forward, and you can see if I step over to the side, the white text on a black background, I can continue to navigate and have all the content showing up. And we advise you, as you are developing your PowerPoint, that you place all the, first off, the content needs to be in white font, the background needs to be black, specifically because we're going to be putting it in front of a black background. And you can see here that the content isn't the center, it's like normal content in the PowerPoint, but we really need to align this to the left so that it won't cover you up. So ideally, this would be centered right here on the left-hand side, left aligned, and then I could stand over here on the right and not be covered over by any text, and the text would be clearly readable in the video. Once you're finished lecturing, you can see this is a good point of that. By the way, you can use these markers and write on the Lightboard. You do not have to write backwards because the Lightboard will pick up the camera feed and flip it for us. Once you're finished with your lecture, you can just come back around the Lightboard and on the computer, click Pause Recording in the Media Library. When you see Resume Recording, that means it's no longer recording. If you needed to take a break, you could have done that. Click Pause Recording, take a break, and when you're ready to pick right back up where you left off, you could click Resume Recording again, and it picks right back up in that timer where I left off. But in my case, I'm finished. I'm just going to click Pause Recording, and I'm going to say Finished Recording. And up here at the top, it says Untitled, and I'm just going to give this a title. And then I'm going to click the Caption Settings button. This will automatically generate captions for those who are deaf or hard of hearing and provide good accessibility. You can see that it defaults to English. I'm going to click Done, and now I'm ready to click Save and Close. It'll upload the file to my media library and process those captions. It'll be ready for me to place into my course within a few minutes. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning.